Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is episode 48 of this Let's Play series, and today we are sending a rover to Moon. Now I'm using the same basic lifter I've been using recently, although for some reason this incarnation of it has picked up this bad spinning habit. But we can get away from that and then time warp to stop the spinning. Now let's just get into orbit. Shouldn't be that hard. Maybe I should... Whoops. Anyway, this is the rover. It looks a bit clunky, but something I figured out is that these things, while they look big, they weigh almost nothing. These are the Science Juniors. They weigh barely anything, and they gave me the height to add this docking port, because yes, the goal of this rover is that it will be able to dock with the base we've left, and hopefully that will allow it to clear the science things and reuse them. Because we've included that, and those are not reusable normally. So the goal is that we will let this thing drive around, do science, bring science back to the base, and process it. That will be an amazing feat if it happens, and will definitely be useful to leave this thing out there so that if they ever do add more science biomes or anything, like if we leave this thing on other places that do not currently have biomes, it would be very useful. But let's go ahead and time warp a bit. Okay, that's close enough. Now landing this thing is going to be a bit tricky because I don't want to put the weight on it, so I have to come to a hover, preferably as close as possible to the actual Munar base, and then detach it and let the remaining piece fly off and crash in the distance, probably. But first off, we just get it into orbit, and there, we're in orbit. Next up, let's get an encounter going. This should be fairly routine, I believe. This should be a lot easier to land, if nothing else. Oh, there we go, okay. Don't want to... Ooh, that's pretty much perfect, actually. Going right into a low orbit immediately. Let's just locate where the thing is hiding right now. See how much easier this thing rotates? It's because I made a few modifications. Specifically, I put in an advanced SAS module. Of course, I've reduced this middle thing's size so it weighs less overall. And I also, of course, have an extra little bit of rotation coming from this thing's robotic piece. But also just plain more RCS, I believe. So this thing is much easier to rotate and much less ridiculous to land, because this thing will be able to land right side up and not have to worry about things. I don't know why I insist on making ridiculous rockets half the time, but I do. Of course, the one problem with this is that this is all the fuel we have. We don't have any more. Once we're out, we're out. And that's that. Let's go ahead and get up to our node. Let's get within a minute of it, I guess, and then we'll worry about preparing. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, go. Okay. I think I will get as precise as possible, and then I will get a bit closer in time. Let's say that close. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. We don't need it. This stage doesn't have the rotation issue, so whatever was causing it wasn't the, it's not the rover. And something else I noticed is that I actually did not have one of the sets of solid fuel boosters on there. I don't know if I launched the previous ships without that. I need to go back and check. But maybe it's adding that has destabilized it. That'd be kind of crazy. Whoa, okay. Closer. That's perfect, I think, for what I'm doing. Okay, let's go ahead and F5 now. In case something goes wrong, we will be able to revert to a more reasonable situation. We're really not beating around the bush in this episode. Not even 5 minutes in and we're already heading out to Moon with a rover. I love it. It's amazing. Now this is an interesting orbit there. And there There we go. Oh, whoa. Make up your mind, man. We're actually... Wait a second. Okay. Can we... There we go. 10 minutes. Perfect. Looks like we can just do this in one shot. Why not? It is kind of on the dark side right now, isn't it? That's... Well, not completely. I think that is acceptable, because this thing has lighting. So right now, we set it to go a bit further. That's perfect. I think I'll F5 right here, actually. We're doing this in one shot. Everything. It's so easy. It's things like this that make me feel like I'm actually okay at this game. Whenever things just go perfectly according to plan, even though it wasn't really the plan in the first place. Okay, here we are. And speaking of this rover anyway, I've never actually built a rover quite like this. I usually use that solid rover brick thing. It's like just a white box. I usually use that, and this time around, let's actually look at this. I used these little girder things connected to these boxes. And I think it's a pretty good design. The center of mass is right around here, so it should be fairly stable despite looking ridiculous. And if all goes according to plan, it should be able to dock. I included 2 docking things at different heights, so depending on the gravity, it might be slightly different, and docking vehicles that are on the ground is a bit harder than in space in terms of actually making it do the final connection. So I'm hoping that works. It worked on the launch pad. I tested it. But that is under different gravitational situations. So this could be a complete failure for the most part, but regardless, let's get out to the node. It's the node that matters. I have no idea what that means. I also have loaded up a biome map of Moon, although it's not really that helpful until I figure out exactly where I am in relation to everything. If this is the polar crater, that might help me figure out. That means I might be near the east crater. I'm not sure. If I'm near the east, if this is the east crater here, then this would be the northwest crater. This would be northwest crater. This would be polar crater. South of it would be the southwest crater. Yeah, I think that's correct. Okay. A little Munar geography lesson. But let's go ahead and burn. We got more than close enough to our node. Stay on target. Stay on target. Oh, just a little more. Just a little more. It doesn't really matter, but... Ka-ching! We are on target for a landing. This is amazing. Okay, well, let's get in there. But yeah, the reason we want to land as close as possible is because there is a good chance that one or more rover wheels will get damaged in the separation. And we do not want to have to fly a Kerbal all the way over to where it is. I'd rather have it be nearby from the very beginning. Okay, let's go ahead and move on over to the position that we should be in. There is our target. That's interesting, how it's got 2 markers on top of each other like that. Like it was meant to be. But what is the other one? Oh, it's that debris that I couldn't get rid of, that's right. Hey, maybe the rover will be able to push it out of the way. Or maybe I'll actually land this thing and then I can use this to push it out of the way. That would be insane. I might try it. Okay, so we're coming in at a fairly high speed. You always want to overshoot because when you slow down you will be undershooting if you try to go right for it. It feels like I'm kind of experiencing a bit of FPS lag. I don't know why I would be though. I guess I do have the browser open, which might do that. It is darker than I thought it would be. The sun has set while we were coming in during that time. That's not good. Doing it in one shot has its disadvantages. Okay, now... Oh man. If we run out of fuel, I'm going to be sad. Okay, we need to start moving in that direction. So there we go. Okay. This should be doable. Should be. Wait, I'm facing the wrong way now. I did not want to do that. Yikes. Can I set this as my target? Yes. I don't know if that really does anything for me, but it's set as my target now. What I could and probably should do is actually angle myself towards the actual science station. That would probably be a good idea. And I'm falling at a fairly decent rate right now. So let's actually aim slightly. There we go. That should do it. That should do it real well. Let's watch until this starts going up, which should be any second now. Come on. And there we go. Okay, cut power. Let's just see where we end up. Not really worried too much. We're already fairly close. We're heading in. Very nice. Kind of went a little too far this way, but that's okay. We're already close enough, basically, is the thing. So if things go horribly wrong, it's like whatever. Because I do have to worry about my fuel. Although I don't think it's including this middle one in these calculations, because I have it connected. Oh no, yeah, okay, I should probably stop talking now. I cannot see the ground at all. So that's not good. Let's get up higher. Okay. I need to figure out where my X thing is. Should be over here, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Now, yeah, we definitely went too far. Okay, I overdid that one as well. This is still... I know what to do. I should have set this up already. I really wish there was a pause, because this could get us killed. Decouple. Okay, that will give me a bit more rotation and etc. I could have transferred the fuel. Honestly, I don't think it would have mattered. Each one... Oh yeah. Yeah, that would not have mattered at all. What does matter is I need to get away from these, so let's actually push downwards a bit. Let go of me. Let go. There we go. Okay. Those guys can continue on their merry way. We are basically directly above the science station right now. Heading slightly towards it even. This would be a good landing. We're heading upwards, though. I need to find the way I'm heading and stop it, and I just want to fall down from here, I think. Where is it? Am I really heading that high up right now? Jeez. Let's actually cut out mostly my vertical. I shouldn't have to burn downwards, but I do. Stop flying upwards. We're burning directly towards it right now. And I ran out of fuel? These should be connected. Why is it not... Why is it not working? Is that why? No? Uh-oh. Why? Crap. Why is that not working? Oh well, let's... The problem is that this is a problem. I can't do it evenly. This thing's going to be lopsided now. Hopefully it's not too big of an issue. And I also, it's really annoying that you have to transfer these separately, because when are you ever going to have one but not the other? There needs to be a button for doing both of them. There we go. Okay, we got plenty of fuel now, I think. I have no idea why that was not working, though. That's very strange. Why couldn't this go, well, I had to do it at night. If this was daytime, it would have gone a lot better. Okay. Now we are falling back down. Let's try to push our direction towards it a bit. We actually want to be watching this thing, because we want those two to line up. But we don't really want to be speeding towards the ground either, so gotta be very careful. Want to be as far over this way as we can. And any minute now. This is going to be a tricky landing now. No doubt about that. There we go. Okay, good enough, good enough. X. Okay. Okay. We've got plenty of monopropellant, actually. So that's something at least. We are really high up, actually. Look at that. But we are coming in for, I think, a nearly pinpoint landing. If I can pull this off, we will be very, very good. And the other thing I should probably do is actually turn the thrust limiter on to, say, 49.5, because I know it's really hard to get to 50. I've tried before. It's not worth the trouble for that accuracy. 49.5, there we go. For some reason, 49.5 is much easier to get. That way I'll be able to more precisely try to hover, because this thing doesn't weigh all that much, and we have two very nice engines pulling it up. And we want to be very gentle. This is good enough, I think. I think I should be cutting out the vertical right now. Oh, some lag there. There we go. Vertical, cut out, commencing. Yes, this is close enough. Of course, I'm not used to having the engines throttled. Okay, now we need to cut out the horizontal as well. I'm going back up, aren't I? Oh, man. I'm still going this way quite a bit. I don't know how that is, actually. Okay, that... It's showing that I'm heading right for it, actually. Where's my X? My X point. I'm heading upwards again. That's... Gotta watch my fuel. Watch us land right on top of it. That would just... That would kind of make my day, honestly. If after all this trouble we at least got something out of this, that was entertaining. We're getting farther away, but that's only because we're going upwards. Wait, no? What? We are actually moving away. I guess I was doing that wrong. I went too far. I thought I had not done that. Dang it, I screwed up. This sucks. I've got target relative speed. Okay, let's just land it. I can deal with the walking if necessary. I'm done with this bouncing back and forth where I can't see the ground and it's just stupid. I hate it. And why does it feel like the ground is at such an angle? Who knows? Okay, let's speed up. When are we gonna land? Where are we gonna land? Is the next question. Okay. I don't know how high up the ground is. It feels like it's getting kind of close. I mean, obviously, it's got to be closer than that if he's on the ground. Let's throttle it up a bit. That is the worst thing, having to land at night. The brightness is just terrible. It's a bit unrealistic in my opinion. Wouldn't there be light from the stars? Like, I know it would be dark, but this dark? Another thing they need to do is light reflecting off of stuff better, because you really can't see things from a distance as well as you should. Okay, we are definitely getting close now. We were a bit farther away than I'd hoped, but it's okay. Once we land, we can switch it to daytime and not have to worry about all this crap anymore. Okay, target relative speed is very low. We're waiting for the lights to hit the ground. I'm probably in the crater, aren't I? I have no idea. That has got to be the ground, doesn't it? Like right there. Ground, where are you? Ground? Okay. Yeah, this is a hole. There is a hole in the ground and we are landing on it. Is this good enough? No, we're still quite high up, actually. And we are slowly falling. Look at that, though. That is it, I think. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll figure out if... Oh, that was a bit higher than I thought it was, actually. Now, we're going to try to land this thing right next to it. Intact. It doesn't have to be fully intact, but... There, that works, I think. RCS off, SAS on. RCS on, actually. Don't fall too hard, man. Use that monopropellant to land softly. There you go. We did it. Okay. The rover looks intact right now. I'm not moving over terrain, you just think I am. There we go. Okay, let's get it daytime and inspect the rover. But I think this may have been good enough. Look at the stars move. It is so beautiful. There's a galaxy. And there we go. Yeah. Switch vehicles? Yeah, we got a damaged wheel. 2 damaged wheels. But, It's functioning, however... Status broken. What I'm not... Something appears to be wrong here. It's not accepting any controls. Did something fall off? Something... It's not... What is this? I can't do anything with this. Except turn the lights off. It's got power. It should have plenty of power. As far as I can tell, it's still in one piece. And even if it wasn't, I would be controlling this, and it has reaction wheels, but they're not responding. So, I don't know what the issue is. But I know a way to find out. Map view. Okay, that was weird. Fancy lander. Switch to the Munar Science Station. We're going to send someone over to check out what is wrong with this vehicle and if it's salvageable or if we're going to have to redo the landing. Okay, so someone get out of this thing. I know you don't like to use the crew hatch, apparently. It's all glitchy. Get out of there. Crew hatch. There we go. We'll send Mitbert. Get out behind there, man. Okay, where is the old Rover? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we landed right on the edge. Nice. Okay, set as target. That should hopefully... Yes. That is a bit farther away than I'd hoped. Let's hope that his EVA propellant will get him over there. Let's go, man. Go, go, go. What? Okay, there we go. He didn't want to leave the ground, apparently. Okay, let's see here. Not enough yet. Do a little more. Now, not quite. Do a little more. I'm not going to micromanage it. I'm just going to get it looking okay on the map and let it go. I think we could probably make sure we're facing it. Yes. Little more, little more, little more. Almost perfect. Let's just do that much more and let it run. Go, go, go. Some lag there. This looks weird, having the two text colors. Okay, it feels like we're coming in a bit soon. So I'm going to go ahead and try to cut out his momentum here. I said I'm trying to cut out your momentum. Your jetpack is not doing as much as I hoped. Mitbert, no! Oh, so close. So close. Okay. Let's keep going. We haven't even used up half of our EVA propellant, so this is perfectly fine. This is a reasonable distance for an EVA. I was worried it was way too far, but it's actually quite nice. Okay. Okay, why am I slowing down? I need to continue speeding up. We're going slow enough where I can hit the ground, and it won't be a big deal. I didn't actually need this to be my target, though. It was this that was supposed to be the target. Okay, let's, touchdown. Perfect. Good job. Let's remove the target. Or not. Whatever. Look at him. He has trekked across the lunar surface to find out if we have just wasted an entire episode for some sort of broken rover, or if it is salvageable. I hope it is. It had a red light on the stage, which I don't know what that means. Maybe it means it's confused, it doesn't know what it is. I have no idea, I've never had that happen before. Anyway, go ahead and repair the wheels for us. Don't send it flying into space, though. Uh-oh. Brakes on, please. Yeah, wrong button. Switch, there we go. Okay, so far so good. It's got green lights on its batteries, its brakes work, it's, seemingly functional. There we go. Okay, let's try switching again. Okay. There we go, we've got control. Oh, it is functional. Good. Okay. Now for the little bonus that you may or may not have noticed is that I have 2 chairs on this thing. So we can go ahead and board. There we go. Look at that. Mitbert, he is in style. This is how you travel across the lunar surface. Jetpacks are for noobs. Cool people drive really slow rovers that will take 20 years to get over there. Yeah, there's not really any reason for you guys to have to watch me actually do this, but I'm very happy at this success. Actually, while we're over here, I should probably... No, we're still in the Highlands. And these all have... They've all been done. Yeah. Ah, well. Actually, you know, while he's out here, maybe it'd make sense for him to go down there. I don't know. I think I will drive him over there before the next episode, and then we can decide what to do with him from there. But until then, this has been KaBob799. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to see more. Like this video if you liked it. Comment if you have anything to say. And I will see you in the next episode.